Welcome back to the Everyday Faith Podcast from Eastside with today's faith-rooted principle.
Good mornings, Pastor Finley Cutshaw. Today is Friday, July the 17th, and today's principle is this: if you are burdened or grieving today, turn to the God of all comfort. You will find strength and help. 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 3 through 5 says this: Blessed be God, even the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of mercies, and the God of all comfort, who comforteth us in all our tribulation, that we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble by the comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted of God. For as the sufferings of Christ abound in us, so our consolation also aboundeth by Christ. I don't know if you noticed, but the word comfort comes up several times in those few verses there. The God of all comfort, who comforteth us in all tribulation, and then that we may be able to comfort, there it is again, by the comfort, I believe that's 4 times, and then we ourselves are comforted, that's 5, and then as the sufferings of Christ abound in us, so our consolation, that's another word that indicates comfort, also abound in us. So I believe that's 6 times total. What an amazing thought the word comfort brings, and to realize that it's God that comforts us. And then think of these 2 phrases: the God of all comfort, and then He comforteth us in all our tribulation. God makes this such a broad truth that it does not matter what you're going through. And the reality is that comfort doesn't always mean that He totally removes the suffering or the pain or the difficulty, but it does mean that He is there with you. It does mean that He comes along beside of you. It does mean that He undergirds you. It does mean that He gives you strength. It does mean that His Spirit will whisper a word of comfort into your heart. And I believe it also means that sometimes His presence will be more real to you than you could ever imagine. I'll have to say in honesty, for me, the times that I've felt God's comforting presence the most have not been times that I've been on the mountaintop, but times when I've been in the lowest valleys of my life. I have felt that God has said to me, trust me and follow me, and I love you. I don't know if you've ever felt that before or not, but I certainly have, and I believe that if you look to God for this comfort, you will experience the same. So today's rooted principle: if you're burdened or grieving today, turn to the God of all comfort. You will find strength and help. And remember this: when He comforts you, it's to prepare you so that you can be a comfort to someone else. God bless.
Thanks for joining us for today's Rooted Principle right here on the Everyday Faith Podcast. If today's conversation has encouraged you, be sure to share it with someone who might need it, and don't forget to follow and subscribe so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next time right here on the Everyday Faith Podcast.